Welcome to Biashara Street. So guys, let me take you on a tour of one of the busiest streets right here in Nairobi. We are talking about Biashara Street. Now, Biashara Street in Swahili means business. Just means business. And in Biashara Street, one of the most famous things about Biashara Street is that it hosts a number of businesses, but mostly it's notable for baby shops, textile shops, and you know, anything to do with fabrics too. Yeah, it's quite interesting, and a lot of the businesses owned here at Biashara Street are under Asian ownership. Yeah, and this is because the Asians who came to build the railway way back in the 1900s, they opened up businesses here. You know, Asians are very business savvy. So when they came to Nairobi, once the job of building the railway then was complete, those who settled, this is one of the streets that they settled on. And as you can see we have a lineup of baby shops there, all the way. So as I'm walking right now here, I'm in Biashara Street. Yeah, Sunu's baby wear and whatever, you know, kiddies things. Quite interesting. And because they're private businesses, I wouldn't wanna go So guys, one thing you would also realize when you're walking along Biashara Street, in each business there is appointment that has been placed outside at the gate to try and lure in buyers to go buy. As you can see, this is another kiddie shop called Biashara Selections. It's also lined with banks, and when you come here on a Saturday especially, you'll find a lot of people just, you know, trying to buy things. Rivertex, one of the oldest fabric companies right here in Kenya. So this is Biashara Street. We have the Kenya linen drapers right there. Bear Cubs baby mats. Biashara Street is quite interesting. That's where I'm from. That's where it starts from. It is just a straightforward street. It's one of those very straightforward places. No confusion. Like if someone sends you to a shop right here, trust you me, you'll get it. You won't get lost because it's just one way. You know, unlike other, mostly avenues are the biggest ones and the widest, and have a bit of corners here and there. But this street here has been named as to be one of the most straightforward streets. So it joins to Muindimbigu, but then let's continue with this path. We have to cross the road here. This is still Biashara Street. Now, I think when you leave the behind part where I'm from, you enter this section where there are several restaurants back to back. This is a bit more of a quiet place. I love the way the trees have grown right here. You know, one thing I love about the rains in Nairobi is that they clean up the skies and also they clean up the buildings in Nairobi. So when you come to Nairobi after the rains and the sun is already out, you know, Nairobi looks really bright. It looks really bright because the buildings are pretty much gleaming. They've been cleaned. They've been washed clean by the rain. So that's how it's looking like in Nairobi today. Yeah. So this is Biashara Street. Still in Biashara Street. Biashara Business Center there. We have buildings like that, skyscrapers. Wow. So when I tell you it's a pretty much straightforward route, that is where I'm from, right there. You have to cross the road somewhere there, but that's where I began. So let's continue. Let's continue. This is Yala Towers, quite an old building, still standing. This is a very popular restaurant called CJ's, and we are here. This is the end of Biashara Street, yeah? There you go, and then it joins to Koinange Street, yeah? That is Biashara Street. This is where it ends. And that's Koinange Street, but so far, this is the end of Biashara Street. Pretty lane. I love it. So guys, if you like this video, kindly subscribe, like, share, and for those people who have not been in Nairobi for a while, or just the CBD, you'll realize that a lot has changed, and Biashara Street is especially one of those places that has changed. One thing about Nairobi right now, I can say it's pretty much very clean, organized. You cannot really be confused. You get. Yeah, and a lot of the buildings had to be repainted by order of the government, because the buildings that have been there for a while were starting to look not so good, so they needed to get an uplift. Yeah, and also slowly by slowly, like one of those, slowly by slowly, you know, a lot of the streets and the avenues also were marked, properly marked again, just to make sure that you know, we don't get lost. So it's clearly marked that if this is this street, you can easily trace it. But I feel like better can be done. Something better can be done. Anyway, that is Biashara Street. Let me know of any other street you want to check out, and I'll do something about it. But in my next video, please guys, don't miss it. I want to show you one of the, personally to me, this is one of the most scenic and beautiful streets in Nairobi, just right here in the CBD. Yeah. So you'll know what I'm talking about when you watch my next video.